This is ANN News Brief.
South Africa has opened its borders but says it has retained restrictions against countries with higher coronavirus infection rates, including the UK, the United States, and Russia. Some land borders were also reopened on Thursday, and 3 main airports in Cape Town, Durban, and Johannesburg after they were closed in March to limit the spread of the coronavirus. Foreign Minister Naledi Pandor says all arriving passengers will be required to produce a COVID-19 testing certificate from their countries and will be screened on arrival. Pandor told journalists on Wednesday travelers who exhibit coronavirus symptoms or test positive will incur all the expenses for their quarantine and treatment. South Africa has been the worst hit country on the African continent, with 676,000 confirmed cases, including more than 16,800 deaths. The charity Save the Children has warned that measures to deal with the coronavirus could lead to the biggest increase in child marriage in 25 years. It says around 12 million girls are victims of early marriage every year, but another 500,000 are now estimated to be at risk. The charity said girls in Africa, South Asia, Latin America, and the Caribbean are thought to be the most vulnerable. It said the economic fallout of the pandemic is pushing more people into poverty, with girls being forced out of school and into work or marriage. We'll be right back.
We are on the road every day, canvassing throughout Africa for news you really need. We follow the story everywhere, from every corner of Nigeria to the wide African expanse. We bring you what's making headlines. We connect you with news you can use. ANN, African News Network, in a truly African spirit.
The human rights organization Amnesty International says at least 50 persons in Guinea have been killed, mostly shot dead during protests in the last year. A new report, Amnesty accuses defense and security forces of being responsible for the killings and says they are acting with impunity. Most of these protesters were killed during demonstrations against President Alpha Conde's quest for a third presidential term in elections later this month. The report also documents 200 persons who were injured during protests and 70 arbitrary detentions. Amnesty has called on the authorities to investigate and prosecute those responsible. That is ANN News Brief at 11. For details on these and other breaking stories, visit our website, annafrica.news. Conversation continues on our social media platforms, Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook at ANN Africa TV. I'm Lucy Adeyemi.